If you fuck me, then fuck you. And that's the way I like it. Yeah, that's the way I like it. That's the way.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a story time about me going to jail. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please, please. Okay, well, let's get into it. I have to explain a few things. At this time, I was selling illegal substances, allegedly, okay? Allegedly. So keep that in mind because that's important. So one day we at my house, me and my husband, we were not married at this time. But yeah, me and him was chilling at my house and we needed to go pick something up, okay? Not too far from where I lived. So I want to say it had to be like fall or winter because I remember I had to grab a jacket out of the closet. I grabbed a random jacket that I had not worn in a few weeks. We get in the car, we drive. Oh, and maybe like that same week, there was a shooting in the area that we were going to. It was hot over there, okay? The police was over there. We didn't think about that. But anyway, so we driving and we pull up like close to the house that we're going to. And we get blurred. The police pull us over, right? We pull over. And at this time, y'all, I had a warrant. I had just recently found out that I had a warrant. I had went to jail another time. So I'm gonna have to tell that story. But I was supposed to finish some classes regarding that first incident I had. And I thought that I had finished the classes. I swear, y'all, I only had one class left. Last time I went, the lady was like, oh, this is your last class, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Y'all, it was not my last class. I had one class left. So I had a warrant because of this. So the police pull us over, y'all. They asking my husband for his, license, registration, all that type stuff. And after one police pulled up, y'all, like 3 more cars came. So they deep. It's like 8 officers. They looking in the back windows. I'm like, I start getting scared because why is it so many of y'all? Like, it's just me and him in the car, y'all. He don't have no record, nothing like that. You feel me? So they get in all his stuff and then they start asking me for mine, y'all. And I didn't have my ID because I'm telling y'all, we was chilling at the house. I just grabbed my jacket and I'm riding with him. So I didn't grab a purse. I didn't grab nothing. So I didn't have my ID on me, which was cool because I know that I have a warrant anyway. So they asking me my information. I try to use somebody's name because I know I have a warrant, right? So they run his stuff, they run mine, and it was this one officer, y'all. When I tell you he was so aggressive and mean and nasty, it was a little Asian man, small little Asian police officer. He's asking me questions, and what happened was when he ran the name that I gave him, he came back and started asking me questions like, oh, well, what were you arrested for before? And I'm not knowing that the person's name that I used was ever arrested. I don't know what to tell him. So then he figures out, oh, this ain't her. Then he's asking me my name, and I'm trying to stick to it, y'all, even though I don't have the information of the girl's prior arrest record. So they asking my husband, what's her name? What's her name? He's not telling them my real name. He's looking at me like, girl. So they get me out the car to search me. When I tell you this little Asian officer, I wish I would have reported him. The way he was doing me as if I was like a serial unaliver. And then the other officers are I could tell they feel bad. He's acting so crazy that they looking like, damn, like, poor girl. He was saying that he was going to arrest me, and if I go into the jail under the wrong name, that's another charge. He's going to add another charge, all of this stuff, right? I must have finally given him my name. Once I did that, he was talking to my husband, like talking mess, like, oh, you knew this was her name? Like threatening him that they gonna arrest him because he didn't give them my name when they first asked. They let him go. They put me in cuffs and put me in the back of the car, right? Y'all, I'm crying like a baby. There was a female officer. This is so crazy, bro. Thank you, Jesus. And somebody asked me why I was telling stories. Because my stories are so crazy that the only way that I'm still here, still alive, blessed, and doing great, and in my right state of mind is because of the grace of God, okay? Y'all, there's so many things. When I explain what happens next, like the grace of God always covering me, okay? So the lady is searching me, y'all. Remember I told you I grabbed a jacket. I had not wore that jacket in maybe like some weeks. I forgot that I had something illegal in the jacket. And I don't even think I forgot. I didn't know, y'all. I didn't know. Like, at this time, I was trapping, and there was a little bit left over in a sack in that jacket pocket, okay? Like, I didn't remember. I had got multiple sacks since then. I just forgot about it. Y'all, the lady, I don't know if it's because she felt bad for me, because the officer was doing me so bad, y'all. So she's searching me, y'all. She searched my pockets. My hands were already in handcuffs. And she pulls out, oh my God, y'all. She pulls out a baggie with an illegal substance in it, right? It was a little bit too. It was only a couple rocks left in that sack, which is how I totally forgot about it. I must have thought I had already got rid of it, right? She pulls it out, and I like look to the side, and I'm like, fuck, I'm fucked. Because right now I'm thinking like, okay, I just got this little warrant or whatever. I'm gonna be cool. When she pulled that out, my heart dropped. My heart dropped, y'all. I'm like, damn, I'm about to catch a charge for something I did not even know I had on me, y'all. I did not know that I had it, right? So when she pulled it out, my heart drops. My heart started beating fast. Now I'm spooked, right? When I tell y'all, I swear on everything I love, this lady looks at it, balls it back up, and puts it in my pocket, and puts me in the back of the police car, y'all. And I'm thinking like, what just happened? Like, what just happened? Why didn't she do something? So I'm sitting in the back of the police car, and I'm thinking like, is she trying to make me have another charge? Because if you take anything in the jail that you're not supposed to, they gonna charge you. So I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, y'all, I'm so shook. I'm crying, I'm shook. I don't want to go to jail to begin with. And now this lady put the substance back in my pocket, y'all, and puts me in the police car. So I'm sitting there. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know why she did it. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. God, okay, God, I do know. God did that, okay? So I have this in my pocket, and I'm in cuffs, right? So the jail, the women's jail from where we was, it take about 15 or 20 minutes to get there. So I'm thinking like, Seville, you got to get this out of your pocket. So I'm trying to, oh, and by the way, y'all, I was crying. I was pissing the police officers off. I was crying like a toddler is crying. Like, crying loud, y'all, the whole time. As if they was gonna say, okay, we'll just let you out since she's crying like this. Like, I was pissing them off. They was like, can you be quiet? And then I was like, ah, like, still crying like that, like an idiot. And then if you saw my other story time about when I went to jail when I was 16 in Arkansas, and I told y'all the other girl was crying and I wasn't crying and I was chilling. Exactly. I don't know how I was chilling back then, and now I'm older. I was crying, okay? I was losing it, okay? So I was pissing them off, hollering in their ear. But as we're driving, I'm trying to get this out of my pocket, right? And I'm like, what can I do, right? You can't leave it in the police car because they're going to search the police car when they get you out to make sure you didn't drop nothing or anything like that, right? So I had on some jeans, y'all, and they was a little loose, you know, like around the waist. I was pretty small back then. So I get the stuff out of my pocket and I'm able to stick it like in my pants, in my panties, down, like in my butt almost, not inside, but because I have cuffs on, I can't reach that far, but I'm able to stick it just in my pants. So we get to the jail, they get me out, go in, they search you when you first go in the jail. Well, they take your fingerprints, they do all that, then they search you. Y'all, my heart is beating so fast. So fast, okay? Because I know I got this. They pat you down, like all, you know what I mean? They pull your bra out. So if there's anything in there, it's going to fall out. They pat you down good, right? At this point. So she patted me down, digging in my pockets, all that. All up in here, all, you know what I mean? Like, hella patting me down, and my heart is beating so fast. I'm like, I hope this lady don't find this. I hope this lady don't find this. Y'all, so she pats me down in the back. And that was that. She didn't find it. She couldn't feel it, right? So, she take me to the holding cell. Y'all, when I be telling these stories, it be giving me anxiety. I ain't even gonna lie. I be getting stressed out telling these stories. But anyways, I get put in the holding cell. And I'm sitting there for a while. So immediately, y'all, like I want to say I'm in there for 5 minutes. I'm looking around, trying to figure out, I need to get rid of this, right? Because what I know, because I've been to jail before, is soon they about to come strip search me. I'm about to get butt ass naked and bend over and cough. And they about to take my clothes and I'm about to put on the jail clothes, right? Y'all. So I go to the bathroom and I'm like, okay, I'm about to flush this down the toilet, y'all. I'm not knowing that you can't flush shit down the jail toilet. It doesn't work. It doesn't go down, y'all. It does not go down, right? So, I go in there. I try to flush it. It don't go down. It floats back up. Now, I am panicking so bad. I'm like, fuck. What am I going to do? What am I going to do, right? So then I'm like, okay, wrap it in toilet paper and then try to flush it to see if it go down, right? Y'all, it would not go down, okay? So the plastic, there was like a baggie, and then the stuff that was inside, I took the baggie out and like wrapped tissue around it, put it in the trash. There was a trash can. Smashed the rocks, the white rocks, and put tissue and flushed it. It went down that way, right? But there's still a baggie in the trash can. But what I'm thinking is, there's hella other girls in this holding cell. How they gonna know I did it? You know what I mean? If they do come check, right? So now I'm a little more calm because now I don't have this on me. You feel me? Like, okay, cool. So I go out the bathroom and I'm sitting there. I call my mom and yeah, right? So there was a little white girl, y'all. She was like maybe 19, little tiny cute little white girl. She looked so innocent, and she was sitting like close to me, and she looked so scared, right? And y'all, I'm really an empath. Even though I'm stressed out, I don't want to be in here, but she looks so like frail. So I started talking to her, because girl, what is going on? She don't look like she should be in nobody's jail, okay? She looked like she got rich parents somewhere, and she shouldn't be here. So I start talking to her, and I asked her what she was in here for. Because y'all, just imagine like a little cute little white girl, okay? And she told me her little story. The girl did heroin, okay? She did not look like it. So she must have just been barely into her addiction, because she still looked very good, right? So I guess her and her boyfriend went downtown to pick up some stuff, the stuff that they do, and they got pulled over. The police found it, so now she in jail, right? And she was going to college down here in San Diego. She said she talked to her dad, and her dad was not going to get her out because he was tired of her. She needs to learn her lesson, all that, right? But that was her first time in jail. I don't know if she had been getting into other stuff. But yeah, this poor little girl, like, hopefully, I really hope that, like, that scared her straight and she didn't continue doing drugs, because that's a very hard drug to be doing. But yeah, I sat with her, talked with her for a while. And then, you know, one of the CEOs came to get me to strip search me, which is so uncomfortable, y'all. So I go in there, really have to bend over and cough, really got to do all that. They search you for real that time. I'm so glad I had got rid of the stuff that was on me, because I would have been shit out of luck, right? So I change my clothes. They give me they little nasty clothes, and then I go back into the holding cell. My husband and all them, they was trying to get me bailed out or whatever, right? So I'm knowing that I'm going to get bailed out. So I'm not tripping too much, but still tripping, because who wants to be in jail? It's so nasty. It was a lady, like a smoker lady, laying on the floor. It stank. It's nasty, okay? It's nasty in there. So I'm sitting in the holding cell for hours and hours and hours. I was tired. People laying all out. I'm not laying on the nasty floor. I'm not laying on this bench. So I'm just sitting with my like legs up, like with my head down, because I'm tired, right? So they come to get me to take me. The last time I went to jail, I didn't make it out the holding cell because my mom and my grandma had bailed me out. So this time I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to just stay here till I get bailed out. But I guess it was taking too long. I don't know how long they keep you in the holding cell. So when they came and they called us to go to the like actual bunks and all that, I'm thinking like, oh no, wait, I don't want to do that. Like, wait, no, I'm getting bailed out. Hold on. And they like, no, you're coming. So we go. It looked like a camp, hella bunk beds. So they take us to our beds. I lay down. I go to sleep. I was tired. And when we was in the holding cell, the nastiest sandwich ever, bro. I would have starved if I had to stay in jail. I know they say once you get hungry enough, you can eat whatever. But y'all, the hardest, stalest bread ever with just bologna. Ugh. Ew, I gave it to the smoker lady. She wanted it. I gave it to her. Girl, have at it, okay? So, yeah, I went in there. I laid down. I went to sleep. And, you know, I woke up in the morning. I was able to go take a shower. And we went to breakfast. Oh, did we go to breakfast first? We went to breakfast first. I took a shower once we got back. So, we sitting there at the table. I can't remember what the food was, but y'all, I didn't eat it. I had an orange that I ate, and then everything else, It's so nasty. Like, I could not, okay? I could not. I would have starved, okay? So, that was that, right? And then as we're walking back to, like, the bunks, I don't know what to call. It was like bungalows. They were outside bungalows. We're walking back, and I see my auntie, y'all. I hadn't seen her in a long time. So, I see her, and I turn around, right? I don't know that you can't turn around. You need to look forward. You cannot look nowhere. And the CO yelled at me. She was like, hey, turn your head around. And I'm thinking like, oh. So I hella turn around, and I'm thinking like, damn, my bad. Shit, I saw my auntie. But we made eye contact. I'm pretty sure she knew it was me too. And yeah, right? So we go back to the bunks. That's when I went to take a shower. And I was just laying on my bunk or whatever. I want to say I was there for maybe 12 hours altogether, like, because I was in the holding cell for all those hours. And then, yeah. So then I finally got bailed out, y'all. Thank you. Finally got bailed out. And that was that. And then I had to finish that one class that got me in this situation. It's so crazy. I can't believe that I went to jail for that one class. Y'all, I swear, I thought that I had finished all my classes. Ugh, so horrible. But yeah, I got bailed out. I did not get another charge for the stuff that I had in my pocket. That lady saved me. The police officer. And I swear, I don't know if she felt bad for me or if God just told her, lady, just put it back in her pocket. The girl, she's nuts. She don't, yeah. I got her, you know? Like, but that was like a guardian angel. Like, that police officer, I would have had a whole nother charge, y'all. Like, it's so crazy to think about. So crazy. Thank you, Jesus. Okay? All the glory. Okay? All my stories, God gets all the glory. Okay? Yeah. But, yeah. So that was the time I actually went to jail and actually had to sleep there. And, yeah, y'all. I guess I'll tell the other story of the first time I went to jail and why I even had a warrant to end up in jail that second time. But yeah, I'll do that one. And yeah, but anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the story. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.